Hey y'all, so I know that I sent you the email, and the email that I sent you pretty much details everything that I'm going to cover in this video, but I wanted to use this video as a means of just talking to you. Obviously, we have email to communicate, but I wanted this time just to casually check in with you and just to maybe talk about some things that I can't express in an email. I'm going to keep this brief because I know that time is very essential for everyone right now. And I have already addressed some things in the email, so I just want to go over a few things here to clear up any confusion too. So first and foremost, I just want to, I know that I have written this in the emails that I've sent you already, but I just want to reiterate, and make it very clear what the priority here is. Okay, your health is the utmost priority right now. Your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. We're in school still, classes are still happening, but that's not priority. We're in a global pandemic, and your health is the priority right now. So even though right now we still have class going on, we still have school going on, we're going to figure it out, and that's not going to be the priority. The amount of time that I'm going to ask you to spend with your assignments for the rest of the semester is not the amount of time that I would expect you to spend on it in a regular semester, of face-to-face class meetings. You didn't sign up for an online class, you signed up for a face-to-face class, and now you've been thrown into an online class during the brink of a global pandemic. So with that being said, things have changed, okay? Things have changed for this semester, and we're going to make that reflective in what we're doing in the rest of the semester, okay? And in this class space, I don't expect it to just go on like it would if we were meeting face to face. So that's why I've made some changes, and I am going to present you with a couple of options that you will be able to decide what works best for you, for what you want the rest of the class to be the rest of the semester, okay? So about an hour and a half or so ago, earlier this afternoon, you should have received an email from Provost Hayes that was detailing the pass-fail option that's going to be implemented at the university. Basically what this is saying is at the end of the semester, you can choose to mark a class as pass or fail, and it won't, the way I've read it and understood it won't count towards your GPA, okay? Right now, we're just going to treat this class as, I want you to be able to get an A in this course, okay? I want you to do well in this course, and I believe that you all can do well in this course. So that's what we're going to work towards, okay? That's what I want you to be able to be successful in this class, okay? With all of that being said, I want you to take care of your health first and foremost, and that's why I want to work with you, okay? So what I've laid out for the rest of the semester, basically at this point, the next focus is your Category 2 projects, which would initially be in the forms of Projects 3 and Project 4. You've turned in your Project 1. You have the grades back for that. You've turned in your Project 2. I'll be grading those and returning those to you. We still have Projects 3 and 4 on the schedule. Okay, that's what we had on the schedule, and they both were counted as your Category 2 projects, and they both counted as 40% total, okay, 20% each. So what I'm doing there is I'm giving you two options for what you do the rest of the semester, and you'll see those options attached to the email, okay? You see one document that's called Option A and one document that's called Option B. Because I presented to you the original Project 3, which was the annotated bibliography, where you were going to choose one issue in your field and critically research it, analyze it, and report on it, I still want you to be able to do that if that is what you wanted to do. If that's what you want to do, and if that's what you have maybe already started doing with research. Some of you might have already started this project. You have research. You might have even started your writing. So if that's something that you want to continue doing, then I want you to do that, okay? As you will read on that modified assignment sheet, though, I don't want you to complete that in the form of an annotated bibliography, because we did not start talking yet about annotated bibliographies. This is not a genre that that you may have experience with, that I have talked about in class. And instead of using this space to teach you all about annotated bibliographies, we don't have the time for that, okay? And we don't have the emotional labor required for all of that, given everything else that's going on. So if you have an issue that you want to research, or you've already chosen an issue that you want to research and you want to stick with that plan, then go for it. Okay. As you'll notice on that assignment sheet, though, I want you to put that in the genre, in the format of a research paper. Okay. And I've scaled down the number of sources that I'm asking you to work with as well. So I believe I originally asked you for 8 to 10. On the modified, it says use around 5 or 6. Okay, probably more around 5. And within that research paper, you'll submit a polished draft that's going to be around 5 to 6 pages. If you go that option, as you'll notice on the assignment sheet, you have one date that is going to account for 20%, which is going to be your proposal or outline that you upload and tell me what it is that you're focusing on, what the issue is, your 5 to 6 sources that you plan to use, and then the other 20% is the paper itself. That's not due until April 27th, okay? So your proposal plan counts as 20%, and then your paper counts as 20%. If you choose to go that route, then that's what you're doing for your Category 2 project, okay? Your Category 2 projects, rather, okay? That proposal plan counts 20%, and that paper counts 20%. Let's say you haven't started that. You don't want to do that. That seems very stressful to you, to choose an issue, to do the research, to write a paper. If you don't want to do that, then I've laid out option B. Option B, as you'll notice on that document, is basically 5 check-ins. And the 5 check-ins are meant to be very relevant to what is happening in your life and in the world right now, okay? So read over that to see if that is of interest to you. I'm not going to use this entire video space to explain each of the check-ins, because I think the Word document lays those out pretty clearly. So if you have any questions about these, then let me know. But those check-ins would count for a total of, there's 5 check-ins. So to make for that total of 40%, they would each count 8% each, okay? So look at those, decide if that's more of the route you want to go, then go that route, okay? What I would like from you by the end of the week, and this is not something that I'm going to use as a grade, I just would like to hear from you all if possible, just so I kind of have an understanding of who's going to do what. I'm going to set up a discussion board on Blackboard, and I literally want you to just post on the discussion board. And you don't even have to write a full sentence if you don't want to. You can just say option A or option B. I just want to get an idea of how many people are doing what and who's doing what, just so I can kind of keep track of everyone, okay, in terms of who I need to maybe focus on more for something, okay? Obviously, I'm going to let you be reaching out to me, but I would like to just have an idea of who's doing what, okay? So just let me know by the end of the week, but do it on that discussion board so my email doesn't get flooded with a lot of individual emails that just say option A or option B. Of course, email me anytime, but just tell me if you're going to do option A or option B, okay? There are no more peer reviews, there are no more discussion board posts, and there's not going to be a group presentation, okay? So those are not happening. For the final course portfolio and the reflection, those are going to count for 20. Those originally were going to count for 20% of your final grade. Instead of, we're not going to do a portfolio anymore. Okay, so in lieu of not doing a portfolio, I want you to just do the 1-page final reflection. And for that 1-page final reflection, so originally you were going to do the course portfolio that was going to be 2 advised projects, and the 4 to 6 page self-reflection that was going to count 10%. Each of those were going to count 10% each. Instead of doing those 2, you're just going to do 1 final reflection that's going to be 1 page, single-spaced, and I'll give you more of a prompt for that in April, okay? Because that will be due May 1st. So you still have some time for that. So I'll be checking in with you about that later on, okay? So you are, just to kind of recap, basically what you have left at this point is you're going to either choose option A or option B, and then all that those entail, and then you're going to do your final reflection. Okay. I think that's all from me now. I was kind of thinking if there was anything else. I think that's all from me now. I am here for you. We're going to make this work. You're going to do well in this class given the circumstances, and it's going to be as good of a semester as we can make it at this point. Okay. I'm going to miss seeing you all face to face, but know that I'm here for you. I will be checking my email frequently. Also, too, I am not going to set up a certain time period, certain hours that are going to be like virtual office hours, but I definitely will meet with you when we can, okay, whenever you want to. So if you want to have a video chat meeting on Zoom or on Google Hangout, just email me and we'll schedule something. I have a good bit of flexibility in my schedule, so I'm willing to work with you in your schedule to make that happen. So just email me and let me know if you want to do that. If you want to talk, if you have questions, concerns, or like I said, just want to chat, okay? All right, I'm going to try to start wrapping things up here so I don't labor on in this video, but please reach out to me at any time, and I will be in touch with you, okay? All right, talk to you later. Bye.